And so Jude is drawing a line in the sand. But you, beloved, you're distinct. You're separated. This is not who you are. You belong to God. You've been called. You've been kept. Here he says, you ought to remember those things that were spoken beforehand. And I say, and they were saying this to you, in the last time there will be mockers. Those who will ridicule God, ridicule the will of God, ridicule the people of God, who believe they have the capacity to outwit God with their intelligence and make God look ridiculous by their ability or desire to evade his will. But son, understand something about God. God is not mocked. Amen. Whatever a man sows, that he will reap. Amen. And so they try to mock God. They try to undermine God. And so they're going to come against you if you stand for righteousness. Now, if no one has said anything against anything you said or anything you've done or any kind of lifestyle choices you made, it's possibly you haven't made righteous ones. But in the culture of our day, there are going to be people upset with you if you hold on to this book, if you stand in righteousness. And so we have to be positioned to withstand the winds that are blowing. Anybody felt the winds that blow against you because you believe God, because you stand in God, because you walk righteously? Look what he says. He says, they are mockers following after their own ungodly lusts. Ungodly lusts. See, their lives are consumed with an appetite for evil that has no restraints and no self-control. They do what they want to do. As I said, the lines are drawn between the righteous and the unrighteous, between the godly and the ungodly. Ungodly lusts. It's interesting when you read the book of Jude. I encourage you to read the book of Jude. You probably finish it in about a day. But it says, look at verse 15. To execute judgment upon all and to convict all the ungodly. Look at this, ungodly. Of all their ungodly deeds, which they have done in an ungodly way. And of all the harsh things which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Jude, by the Spirit of God, is saying there is the ungodly and there is the godly. You need to know who you are. But you, beloved, know who you are. You're the godly ones. You're the righteous ones. And so when you find yourself being pressed in by such a blowing of things that are undermining and coming against your faith, when you see the wind blowing of false teachings that are not established in truth, understand who you are.